Hey guys, hope you've all well. Okay, next job on the BM. It's late in the evening. Well, it's not that late, but I don't even know what time it is. It's getting on. So I'm going to try and at least get the exhaust underway. I've been desperately trying to catch up with them damn frames all day. Slowly getting back up to strength with this arm. It's not 100%, but I've been trying to do a bit, maybe pushing it a little too far here and there, but we're getting there. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to try before the end of the day, is at least do the joiner for the exhaust. So what we've got, I've had these delivered this morning, 45-degree bends. I've got this knocking about, which may come in handy, because it's flared, and they should fit in there. Yeah, they do. And I'm going to sacrifice this for these two pipes here. I think between all this stuff I've got on the bench, I should be able to make some sort of simple pipe, and it needs to be simple. No point in overcomplicating it, to get the two pipes going from the cylinders into one and then up eye level for the silencer. So let's get on with it and see what we come up with. Right, first I need to sever two of these in half. Not that way, but that way, on the shortest bit of the pipe. Yeah. So I think to do that, you need some 2 pences. Filthy 2 pences. Look at the state of them. 2p's are about 2 mil. That's easy to remember, isn't it? Thereabouts. I'm going to put them under there. Put one up there for good luck. Balance that on them. Put them on there. Drop that there like that. And draw along it. I think that should do it. Making sure I've got that facing straight down. I know it's sort of not precise, but this will get us somewhere close to where I need to cut. Mark that both sides. That's looking about there. That'll do. I can just about see that line. Does it look like it's going through the middle? Yep. One. Next. Got it. And about there. So yeah, I've got this scrappy bit stacked up, half the tube size. And that should give me enough of a guide to sever them down the middle now. Put my 2p's back in the piggy bank. Right, now I've got to carefully slice these straight down. Yeah, that's going to do it. I got that one a bit better. I want to keep them. I might come in handy for something. Who knows? I nearly want to weld them together for some totally useless, unknown reason. Oh well. Oh, look at that. I have a bit of a gap, but we can weld that up. In fact, that one needs dressing up a bit, which will correct that. Let's sort that out. So how are we looking? Oh, that's closed it a bit. I can actually see where that's going a little bit wrong. That's better. Right, let's get all the burrs off the inside of this before we get it all tacked together. So, I've had a bit of a mess about, got it all as good as I can. I've got this pipe squeezed down there so we know we're keeping it round in that area. So I think we'll make sure it's flat and get a few tacks on that. Now, I may struggle with this a little bit with the welds because for some reason you turn my welder down and it stops working. So I'm just going to have to take my time so I don't burn through it, doing little bits at a time, I think. Yeah, I must have a look at that one day. And we have got stainless wire in now, because obviously these pipes are stainless. It'd help if I actually got them welds in the right place, wouldn't it? That's got it. See, it's struggling on that setting. I'm pulling the trigger now. Oh, that's working. Right. Let me see how I get on with the weld. Take that back off now. That's it. So we know that's got that perfectly round. Well, as perfect as it will get. That's the joiny bit done. Now this is where I might struggle along here. With doing a constant seam, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I could do with the welder turning down one more, but like I say, it won't work. It just turns off. well, not turns off, it won't work on lower settings. So I do struggle with thinner material with this welder. Sorted! I've made a big cartoon type catapult. Just need some elastic now. Right, next bit. Next bit, I don't really know. Right, I think I'll chop these off. And also, I haven't forgot about this. This will be a very easy addition towards the end of the job. So I can decide where to put it. The sensory thingy, what's it, with a wire on it. So I think next I'm going to chop these off, get these on the bike and see if this needs any trimming or doing so that fits. And then I'm going to be about done, I think. I've actually had an invite out for dinner. As you can see, I'm wasting away, so I'm up on the offer and pop out for dinner. So let's see how much I can get done before I get that call. I'm hoping this is going to be usable, these end pieces. We'll soon find out. This is not going to go, obviously not going back on the bike. It weighs about 3 ton. And it's not really a saleable item, so it's more beneficial for me to get these bits off it to use. That will do. Right, pop these on. You'll see that they are different lengths. I don't know if you can make that out actually. Obviously on these, the cylinders are offset like so. So one's further back than the other. But these being different lengths should bring them level. Should. Let's slip these on and then we can see what we've actually got to do to make this little idea work. Hopefully it's going to work. And to the side. Now, this is where it could get a bit tricky. Getting them lined up nicely. Obviously, I'll have to tack this together on the bike. So I'm trying to get as much done before I pop out. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to extend a little bit. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain, but it's not the end of the world. Well, I've got to put approximately about an inch in each one to get them to line up. Right, extend them. Right, I'm gonna have to chomp a bit off these. I thought I had some straight bits this size, but at the minute I cannot find them. So to keep things moving, we'll just rob a few inches off these. I'll just get another one of them done and then we'll have a look, see what we can do next. Okay, that's got them cut out. So all I'm going to do with these now is just tack them on till we know exactly where everything's got to go. So let's make sure we've got no debris on there. That's nice and flat. So if we use that block up against there, that should be totally in line. Turn it around where I've chamfered the edge off, so we've got a bit of a gap for the weld to lie in. Put the earth on. How about that? I remembered the earth. Amazing. And a couple of little tacks should do us. Oh, it still plays up, this weld on them low settings. There we go. Let's get 3 tacks on it. And the next one. That will do for now. Now, the next bit is the tricky bit, which we might have to trim them back a little bit more, is to get them perfectly lined up with them bits coming off the bike, because we don't want to be fighting to put this on. It's all got to slide together nicely. Not quite there, but not far off. So there's a little bit of guesswork involved, but what I'm going to try and do is basically the bits on the bike is get some sort of idea of the distance of the inside, or I could do the outside actually. That'd be easy on the inside because it'll give me some sort of better idea there. So I'm thinking, excuse my big fat head. Is if I get somewhere near, and then it'll give me a little bit of an idea where to do the cut. So yeah, I'll put that between them pipes. So that should give me a little bit of an idea how much I've got to trim off these. Not a lot. I don't think we'll get that marked up and then trim that much off. Right, put these there, that's about the halfway mark of the tube. Drop that in there, around equal on each side. In such a basic way. Right. Then we'll set the depth and mark it all the way around. Like I say, we could end up with gaps with slight differences in angles, how them tubes on the bike come in or what, but we can trim it up as best as we can. We're just sort of getting close as we can bit by bit till we've got it to somewhere where I'm happy with it. Alright, I'll mark all the way around the pipes then and trim them off. Okay, cross your fingers, let's see if that's about right. Right, just tried it on there, there's a little bit of trimming to do. So, obviously them two that are coming off the bike, like so, they are a slightly different angle to this Y piece, which ain't a problem. So basically, we've got, I'll exaggerate this, we've got that going on, but not as much as that. So I think if I trim these edges off, so we've got a bit of an angle on these pipes, and it's only a little bit, I think we'll be getting closer. So I'm just going to go and do that, and then we'll try it on again. It's going to be a bit of a fiddly job. So you can see I've trimmed them. It's not much of an angle, but they actually line up really good now. There may be the odd gap in it, so I can't really see. So I'm going to try and tack one on. And then I'll deal with any gaps afterwards. That's that one connected. I don't know how good it lines up. It's a bit off on the top. Eek. There might be slight differences in tube sizes as well. I've got to allow for that. Right, let me have a look at the other side. Right, I've got the two tacked up. I'll say it's very difficult to see if I've got a bit of misalignment on the joins, but I don't think it'll be a lot, so I'll be able to basically, when I weld it up and dress it up, we'll lose it a bit. We'll see when I take it off, but it probably looks, from looking through the back of the camera now, it looks like it's touching the bottom of the bike, but it's not. So what we'll have to do when all that's welded up is probably shorten this tube, ready for it to go over that way and up and out. Right, I'm going to get that off and see what it looks like, see what we've got to weld up, see if there's any big gaps on the inside. Like I say, I'm struggling to see. Sorted. That's not too bad at all. As you can see, very slight angle change. Not a lot at all. And also it's right under the bike, so you won't see it anyway. Well, I'm happy with that. So next, I'll get all this welded up and all dressed back so it looks like obviously one big pipe. And then we'll go for the back bit. But I've just had my message that apparently it's time to go out for dinner. So that'll do. It's a nice little job to end the day on. Tomorrow morning, back on frames, and then tomorrow evening, I'll be back on the BM and hopefully get the rest of this done and maybe, see how we go, start getting the silencer lined up. That'll do. Only a little one this time, but it's another bit done. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.